Well, hello, hello. I did find the link in the ring light, but it's not going to work in this setup either. So we're just going back to doing this by one hand. And as you can see, I've got my Charlie Brown sweats on because I'm just tired. I went and stationary biked for an hour, but we have two things today. One, as you can see, is clearly the Up All Night box. I will apologize. I thought it was the Boozy Lazy Lady box coming today, but that's coming on Monday. So this is our Once Upon a Book Club, and then it will join the Christmas box and the Advent box underneath my Christmas tree. That'll be my type of Christmas presents this year. And then we also got, if I can do things, I ordered the Once Upon a Book Club grab bag as well. So that's supposed to have like one novel. Sorry, I was trying to clear out trash. Like a novel in here of some sort. It might be one I already have. It may not. There's supposed to be a bookmark in here and then an extra something. So we'll do that at the end. So, meanwhile, let's crack into this, shall we? So, Up All Night, our New Year's thing. And the book is The Ordeals. So, ooh. And I'm sure this would be much, much easier if I was willing to show my face on camera, because I would use the ring light more with the stand and everything. But you guys have dealt with this as is for a year or more. And that's what we're going to continue to do, because I really like my job. So, all right. So we have our sticker, our last one of the year. That will go upstairs with everything. We have our author book plate, or author letter. I'm kidding. And then we have our artwork. This might be impossible, but any impossible thing, there is always a way through. And there is a letter on the back. Hold on one second. There we go. Now we don't have to deal with streaky lights. Anyway, so I'm going to turn this on because it is late at night. So we have our Dear Reader, and I will just let you guys pause the video to read it because it's black background with a light now on it. So, but maybe impossible. So we got that. We have our matching bookmark. And I don't go anywhere on New Year's anyway, just because it's too expensive. So I will easily spend it in this front room doing things. Okay, so Ordeals. Up All Night. We have our conversation with the author. And again, I will just let you guys pause the video to read it. And yes, I did move the camera so you can actually read ology. Let's see. Oh, this is part of a duology? Huh. Interesting. All right. And then we've got 3 gifts. And there's a reason why there's only 3. It's because it's the Up All Night box. So, we have our celebratory bell. And then we have our champagne flute. But I'm not opening up either one of those until New Year's. And then we also have our 2026 reading challenge poster. So there will definitely, with all of that in mind, there will clearly be a video on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, because I'm going to be reading. And that light is just annoying me. I'd rather look at the Christmas light. Woo. So, we have our book, which we now know is the first of a duology. So, oh, it's another romantasy. Okay, so 20-year-old Sophia de Winter has only known life bound by to her cruel uncle, the Collector, thanks to a blood bond he exacted from her as a child. When she learns of Kilmarth College, an elite academy for magic welders outside the Collector's control, she knows it's her only chance to finally break free, but to gain entry, she will have to compete against other illusionists, maskers, botanists, and alchemists in a series of brutal trials. Known as that many hopefuls don't survive, the ordeals. Sophia knows her skills as an illusionist are weak, but she makes it through the first challenge by teaming up with a powerful and insufferably sexy botanist, Alan Locke. A botanist, okay. To make it out alive, she will have to hone her magic and learn to identify who is a rival, who could be an ally, and who is a murderer. Because now, not only does she have to protect her heart, but her very life. Hopefuls are being viciously picked off one by one between the challenges. In her haste to escape the Collector's trap, she may have fled straight to her own death sentence. So, I just want to see how many pages. If I was really smart, I probably would have done this up at the home desk. But, let's see, acknowledgements. Looks like 364 pages. So, but since it is that type of story, we've got magic and trials and everything, and it is a hardbound. Kind of reminds me of Atlas 6. I want to see. I was hoping maybe the mass market production would have a little extra underneath. So, all right. So let's see. What do we got? Page 33. I mean, it sounds like a lipstick or something. It's about the right size for a lipstick box. Page 252. Ooh, oh my goodness, that's heavy. I wonder if that's like a mug. It's about the right size. Or maybe a paperweight of some sort. I don't know. Oh, goodness. And then page... dropping pieces all over the place. Page 76. You know, is the right size for another charcuterie tray or something of that nature. So maybe. But we honestly won't know until we get there. Let's see. All right, one, two, three. Okay. I had to think about it for a second. Make sure I'd actually put everything away. In fact, I think I actually still have the confetti from the year before. So, okay. So we have that. And we're going to put it all back in the box because this is the New Year's box. We're not going to read it early. There's a reason why I said that loud. But, okay. So, then, actually give me a second. All right. So then this is the Black Friday mystery grab bag. So we have our lovely packaging, which actually it is quite lovely. That is beautiful. I love that. That's awesome. We know it's definitely a hardcover. Now the question is, what hardcover? And will I be able to undo it with just one hand? And, ooh, very perfumey. Okay. So, let's see. We have our bookmark. Books wash away from the soul the dust of everyday life. Very true. Oh, and then there's more on the back. Okay. Reading is halfway between life and dreaming. Sweet. I'm not going to show you the back of this because it's my mystery coupon, but $5 off. Nice. So, Our mystery book is Grave Reservations. Sounds like a murder mystery. I don't think I have this one. See, psychic visions guaranteed. Accuracy, not so much. Let's see. Meet Leda Foley. Devoted friend, struggling travel agent, inconsistent psychic. Okay. When Leda, sole proprietor of Foley's Far-Fetched Flights of Fancy, that's a tongue twister, impulsively rebooks Seattle PD detective Grady Merritt's flight, her life changes in ways she could have never foretold. When his original plane blows up on the runway, Grady begins to suspect that Leda's special abilities could help him with a cold case he just can't crack. Despite her scattershot premonitions, she agrees to join the investigation for a secret reason. Her fiancé's murder remains unsolved. Oh no, not a fiancé murdered. Leda's psychic abilities couldn't help that sad case, but she's been honing her skills, drawing a crowd at her favorite bars, open mic nights, where she performs clairvoyant karaoke, singing whatever song comes to mind when she holds people's personal effects. That actually sounds like an interesting show. Now joined by a ragtag group of bar patrons and pals alike, Leia and Grady are set out to catch a killer and learn how the two cases that haunt them have more in common than they ever suspected. Interesting. Let's see. How many pages is this? Uh, 289. I don't think I have this one, actually. And I'm trying to think of where this would have come from. Because I don't think it's a young adult one of the old young adult ones. I'll have to go check the website to be sure. But publication was 2021. Okay, so maybe it was one of the summer mysteries or something from 21? I don't know. But yay, book I don't have. Woohoo! Sorry, I'm just weird. I went for a 10-mile bike ride today and now I'm just tired. So what do we got left for the year? Well, as you heard, the Boozy Book Lady. That box is coming on Monday. And I don't think we have any other boxes coming out. However, if you've noticed in the shorts, I've started doing the Marvel Funko Advent Calendar with some, not exactly ease. It's just not done very well. But we will get to start the Advent Calendar for Once Upon a Book Club, which, let's see, today's the 6th, so 6 more days. So the 12th, next Friday, we'll get to tear into that one. I'm still working on Christmas Ranch. Actually, the book below it is Future Boy, which is one of my 40 reads for the year, and that's what I read as I was on a stationary bike, because it's only like 160 pages. So very, very simple, but I just kind of feel like reading for the rest of the night, or at least until Saturday Night Live comes on. So I'll probably get through at least half of Christmas Ranch. And yeah, but anyway, woo! I don't think we have any more book boxes coming. So I'm going to go make me a drink and pour into some pages, and I'll see you guys in a couple days. Bye!